Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Goes to the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He wants to throw here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's O'Neal. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. What a snag by the defense. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Gets it out quickly. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. On point. A lot of time.
The fake and a little shuffle. He'll run into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He now has 115 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Unloads to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down run. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards out of it.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back from inside his... And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
Full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right? They've got the weapons outside. Give a guy an opportunity to make a play in the end zone. Think about the momentum change that would create.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Powers forward. And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
The Astronauts will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down. And the defense is going to have more plays like that. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop, maybe get a little momentum.
Continues to fight for yards. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going forward on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Got it set up on the outside. At the 40, there he goes. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Virginia. And the route is on.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They'll line up to go for two. Back to pass, it's Calandria. He had it in the end zone, but just couldn't get a foot down to stay in bounds. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense getting set for first down. Handoff to the fullback. Picks up the first down. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, running backs pride themselves on ball security, and you know the saying, if you put it on the ground, you might be on the sideline. It'll be interesting to see what the coaching staff will do with this guy after he fumbled that last one.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep down the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pace. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! And the beatdown has ensued.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over the Vandals. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defensive front had that one spelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play. Till you get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Get all you can. They get down with the slide. And the astronauts will line up to punt it away.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
There he goes. Open it up. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Line gets set. First down. Gonna run it. It's Pace. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia! And the punishment has been extended. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable.
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a two-point conversion there. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside, and the ball is loose on the return.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. Head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back.
Touchdown, Cavalier! And the stomping has commenced. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, trickery! He'll try to run it in. He'll run into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll come out throwing on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Got it! Touchdown, Virginia! And the pummeling has started.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now this offense will take the field again. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll run the option. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And the defense doing work.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. In this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swamping.
Touchdown, Virginia! And the route is on. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside his own, and the ball's free, deep in his own territory. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being...
Touchdown, Cavalier! And the beatdown has ensued.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
On to attempt the try. They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. They're not going to come close to getting the two. But it's an understatement to say they should have just kicked the thing. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The option look. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's made. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Virginia. The defense with the scoop and score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up. Take it all the way back to the house for 6.
It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Getting some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
The Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field. This kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Coastal Carolina.
He's going to pass.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. Oh, it's out! Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still gets the 1st down.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the big fella. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that. Obviously, open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And the Astronauts will call on their punt team.
Yeah, you could definitely catch a break there with that ball bouncing out of bounds. 3rd down, trying to make a play, trying to get the 1st down, but Palmer, ball security is job security.
Especially against this defense, David, because we know they take pride in creating turnovers, and they practice this throughout the week. They're running the football, getting hats on it. You see guys constantly swatting away. This offense, very lucky that was not a turnover.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting a huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work.
Let's go.
They'll throw it on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blindside, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they... Let's it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Virginia! And the stomping has commenced.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Trying to pound it in. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the move from inside his spot. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And he was able to get back on top of it.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under could have been worse.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. They're not afraid to let one fly from back here.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. The astronauts line up to punt it away.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got
some room headed to the goal line. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score, so they might try to score again. Quarterback checking the play. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams. They got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands up.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Just too good, nigga. I'm about to be able to draft anybody.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Firing to the right, complete.
Yeah.
They get it down to 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Right foot free.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll throw it on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Virginia Cavaliers taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Demon Deacons will put total weather to crank us up. Coming out with it, it's Harrison. He's brought down to the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Virginia's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys. He makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available, but you're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. They try to get it outside on the left. Open space at the 25. Afterburners coming. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way
Nigga.
from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at 30. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them, they'll throw screens, they'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I like that this offense is continuing to try to stay balanced and hand him the football and show confidence. He put the ball in the neck last week. They still rewarded him, still giving him the football. But, man, you cannot continue to put the ball on the ground and expect to continue to get carries.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays...
Headed to the end zone, and he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia.
That was slick. That was slick. I didn't know what to score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Oh, I almost missed that shit.
Extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Virginia offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
The give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And that's a live ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
That's why they love to
Alright, I accidentally jumped with this nigga.
Find those extra yards. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Now from inside the red zone. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertical.
Oh, the kicker's on the run. They're not going to get there, trying to sneak it in for the 2, and they'll get 0 instead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger...
They stripped it out. Oh, the offensive averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Everybody talks about DBs. They talk about dropping in coverage and not being physical. That DB begs to differ. Great tackle coming up, playing physical like a linebacker.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away.
Yeah, man.
And they tried to sneak the draw in there, and the defense was not fooled.
You know, there's an art to selling the draw play, and that one was kind of more paint by numbers.
Yoink.
Didn't turn out so well.
And the defense, you could tell, they weren't fooled. They were agreeing with your painting by numbers and got in there quick.
Touchdown, Virginia! The special teams with a special moment. That return man saw
I say right foot, free, ooh, kill him walking with that heat.
He darted to it.
What, nigga?
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Well, he did a great job finding a crease on that two-point play. He gets it in, and the offense comes away with 8 points on the drive.
After giving up the punt return for the score, let's see if they have an answer on the kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. It's loose. And the defense has it. They're going the other way.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Yup.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Baylor. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Going deep. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. The 10. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not
And
easy
then
to
it's
catch
like,
for
what
the
the fuck?
offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
They're right to me.
Cavaliers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Get off me. Oh!
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Let's see what he can get done from it. Oh, the ball's out on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Looking to pass. It's Calandria. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They think there's room to run to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Nice.
Play the analytics here. You go for 2. Slams ahead. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own, and he loses the football on the return. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around, they're beating their blocks, and the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
Give to the running back. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10.
Get him.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on.
The expressway is wide open. And finally out of bounds.
Damn, nice.
An explosive run by this ball carrier. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quick completion to the right. That's a live ball. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football back.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49.
No, I roughed the kicker.
Match. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Fuck. I know I did. Damn it.
You must protect the kicker when
No.
he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Damn it.
They'll run it from the gun.
It's alright. It gives me a chance to take that shit right back from these niggas.
After picking up 3, balls at the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he's
No, bro, you ain't getting through my niggas, though. I'm telling you right now.
No game land. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he
Yes!
loses the
Pick that
ball
ball up!
second
What are you
time
doing?
today. They recover their own
Well,
fumble. How in the world? The offense
I'm trying not to fucking let these niggas score on me, but I keep accidentally roughing the kicker.
Virginia or
Yeah. Damn it, bro.
they kick you like them kick a field goal, that's the hardest thing in the game now.
Well, apparently not. I'm not playing online, though. Fuck all that shit.
God damn, what you mad about? It's 50.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field.
You have allowed 0 yards in that house. The quarter is the...
They'll leave it with the lone back.
No, it's the 2nd.
On the move at the 30.
Scoot.
Smashes
Oh my
through.
God. Oh my God.
These niggas down.
And it is a chunk play.
Somebody stop him.
Bro, I've been snapping that shit, you're not, bro. Nico's been watching. Last game, I got like 150 points. Actually, that's an understatement. I think I got some else.
Fucking NCAA.
1st and 10. Give to the back.
Oh, that's good. Get that dude.
Got room at the 35.
Yep.
Running toward the tape. And they'll finish the run and the
Yeah,
end
get careful
zone.
with that shit in NCAA.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level.
Look at some of the shit I can do sometimes on these niggas.
And use the speed.
Whatever.
That was a perfectly executed play.
No, and I like the field goal shit. It's easy as fuck.
Slippery surface, no
I think you'd
problem.
like it too. It's not bad like niggas think. Niggas might just be stupid, bro.
Niggas might be stupid.
Look.
I just heard you don't want to just in that red.
No, exactly.
TCU
Let's
is
see if I can
running
commit
away
it.
with this one.
Oh, he got me, dude, damn! Oh, there it is, there it is!
My Lord.
Get it?
Get it?
No.
Nope.
But dude, I commit a fumble
I was
almost every
gonna say,
time.
you fucking leveled that dude, bro.
My niggas are,
Thanks for the update on that one.
and I had got so many levels on my last shit that, get him! Get him! Oh, he hit him on the spot! Run it now! Ah!
Defense coming up with a
Bro, oh my god, that's ridiculous. But yeah, and you know these niggas are like some of the worst team ever. I just got my nigga super boosted up with motivator points or skill points, and these nigga it makes these motherfuckers play better. Oh, for that.
The one we got was hard to get.
Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, I almost messed it up.
Somebody called the police. Not me, man. He the one decimating this nigga.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be.
Look what I've been doing to these niggas too. I've been hitting these niggas with special, and I hit them with special teams field goal. Hit these niggas with a special team field goal, bro. And usually they can't react fast enough.
Yeah.
Or they run it on the stupidest time. I'm like, why would you run it when I have the fucking line? Look at this. Like, I'm gonna do it again.
Oh my god. Bro, like I was slinging.
I know, right?
I'm slinging.
Oh, time out. Oh, 2 minute warning. Shit. Let's see. No, I'm telling you, I got this. What do they call it? Offensive advisor or defensive advisor. The niggas like, dude, do this, me. Bruh, send the special teams out there.
Scanning the field, it's Buckmeyer.
Bruh, send the special teams out there, bruh. Send the special teams out there. They don't be ready, and then you just chill and you just throw a regular blitz, and then you but then you keep your zones ready good. I be chipping it up on them. I be good, I guess you could say. Like, here we go. Oh, I missed the tackle. But it doesn't matter. They're so far behind.
And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. The last time they punted it went back for 6. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Touchdown, Cavaliers! How
Run it back.
Special teams coming up with a huge play. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's how you do it, Rock River boy.
2-point conversion attempt is coming.
2-point conversion. And with that triangle bomb, he got it. No, why'd you do that? Oh, damn.
He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he pumps it up inside the 20. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
This offense has a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Almost intercepted, it'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after
Nice.
that terrific run.
Nice.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off.
That's a fucking touchdown, nigga. Get off of me.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Gritty on him.
I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play, hits a good zone.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Yeah.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the floor. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far.
He dug it out. Run.
Time to shred those game
Damn, dog, he took off, bro.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Legacy Stadium.
I love it. This is too fucking good. Oh yes, nigga. That one was so fucking good.
And the Cavaliers will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession. Your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
Great heads-up play by the defender there. He saw the ball on the ground, didn't just jump on it, was able to scoop it up, had a convoy, led him for a touchdown.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. They're going to run it. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Fires left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. How about this for starting field position? First and goal from the 2.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like...
Touchdown, Virginia! And the pummeling has started.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it.
Oh, no.
Solid tackle. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That's one way to ensure there's no return if the kick goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Damn, I fucked that one up.
Having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
Oh my God.
First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
He's dropped
shit.
the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
I keep fucking forgetting to do this shit.
Cinderella put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
What a great play by the linebackers. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. From the gun, the ground game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Try to get it on the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays. You know you're going to go for it on 4th most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! And the route is on. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. On the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Bruh.
And he doinks it off the left upright. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll bring it back. Giving him his pads. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Line gets set. First down. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Virginia. And the beatdown has ensued.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. Off play action. He makes the grab for the two. I don't know why you need to go for two there, but they do, and it's successful. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Bachmeier. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. And this will be it. Hit there, forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! And the punishment has been extended. If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by 7 over the Sharks. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And they're able to get him on the ground. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It'll be a draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but they're sending out the field goal here. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from a million yards away. You're not going to make it, and you didn't. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has...
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. He's loose. The 20. The 10.
What a play by the defense. And listen, we know that they practice these turnovers in these situations each and every week. How about, David, just how everybody understands, hey, we've recovered the fumble. Let's get our heads around now and go find our...
Touchdown, Virginia! And the stomping has commenced.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the game. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. On the run, it's Bachmeier. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Looks as if they'll go for two with the subtlety of a sledgehammer with all these big guys. They'll try to blast their way in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Across the 25. He's got room. Open runway ahead. Powers through. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wake.
Damn it.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. This offense is struggling. They're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He fires to the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. It's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there is definitely a school of thought, and nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
He's got him this time. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Virginia. And the route is on.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes.
Bro, he Millie Rock.
They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball.
Or did he Dougie? Was that the Dougie?
You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great. Doesn't get to the football to make a play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the big fella. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Now after the short completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and after the Big gain, the ball's loose. And the defense got it. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cavaliers. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
Great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And obviously you're never going to point to one individual play over the course of a game, but that right there is basically a microcosm of the day it's been for this offense. They have not been able to get points up on the scoreboard because they simply can't execute.
Got a wide open receiver. Oh, look out. At the 30. Ball is free. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard. He's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
The aerial assault continues. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder. And
the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, he'll let it fly. Looking left. Nice defensive way to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game, get some first downs, salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean...
And it's...
No!
Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Virginia! And the defense doing work.
There are country fumbles and there are city fumbles. City
Motherfuckers.
fumbles, a lot of bodies around it, so you got to jump on it. Country fumbles, a lot of green grass. That was a country fumble. Defender scoops it up, takes it in the end zone.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. From inside the 10, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Recovered by the kicking team. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over.
No doubt, it's over. But you know what, Reese? These stats aren't over. They count for postseason awards. So I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score, offense, get the stats.
Now the play fake. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back. That'll be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game. They're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Claiborne. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Cavaliers! The defense with the scoop and score.
What a big-time play for the defense. Not only forcing the fumble, but scooping it up, taking it all the way to the house. That's how you change the momentum of a football game.
And the extra point is good. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. On the run from inside his own 5. And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it and they'll maintain possession. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
177. 177.
So is that your coaching one or is that?
This is my coaching one. Yeah, I'll probably play one more and then go to sleep.
What time do you play
Around 10.
on TV? I don't think she just go. I think she just stick around. Hopefully it's like what they do at keeping place. But so far we've only $100 each time, right?
Yeah, bro.
That's our Sophie. That's all covered. She does go. We get at least so far another $300. So these five extra four.
Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Terrapins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to do some business. The Cavaliers offense takes the field to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Unloads it left. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse conferences, go do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. Back in conference realignment, it was the best four programs from the Pac-12 that all chose the Big Ten and not the ACC, so this one will be interesting.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Cavaliers are marching down the field. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Fires to the tight end.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. They want to throw. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And the defense drags him down. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Maryland's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Yeah, these slant routes you throw quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops this easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Pocket starts to collapse. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They're testing the right side here. Twist his way through. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cavalier.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contend this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Looking downfield, it's Morris. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They cough it up near their own goal line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Oh, sweet feet. Spinning all over the field. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Got enough space, and he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia! No No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get that lathered up and get a little bit more of a win.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Morris. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. In zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
They cough it up inside their 3. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Defenses talk all the time about forcing turnovers, and to do that, you got to get so many hats to the football and score when the ball sometimes comes out. And what do? You pick it up, take it back to the house. What a play by the D.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Looking for space, it's Hemby. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
I don't know if I can quote the great Reese Davis. That was very unplayed. Not a productive first down play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Kept it. It's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Dropping back, it's Morris. Coming after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Cavaliers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Slap!
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, you can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed. 4th down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Back to throw, it's Calandria. He makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I just started this one.
From inside the 15, here comes the return.
Oh, he got me. I let him do it. Psych.
Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with it. Oh, it's out! Defense falls on the wall. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams and the locker rooms before taking the field. These guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Hits the spin cycle. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They'll give it to him again. Plows through the defense. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Looking for the end zone. And he's done it! Touchdown, Virginia!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. On the option. Now the pitch. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and since it's...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
To throw, it's Morris. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to it. Trying to escape and get it himself. It's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Makes a move. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the team.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with a win. Was a blowout, but it is a W. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Dropping back, it's Morris. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier, swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling under a massive fumble recovery.
Yeah, these niggas should be ashamed.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score.
Oh,
he
no.
pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really getting mad, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest and pound that rock.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game. Start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Here comes the two-point try.
29 Philly.
On the option. Now the toss. He stopped short
No,
on
it's
the
so close.
two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Kicking team's got it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going up top on first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the move, it's Calandria. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing.
That's so clean.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. That was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players you're touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is the time to go out and do it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Touchdown, Virginia! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swim to the football, great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
He's into the end zone from the 2 and extends the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Fast motion from the offense. They'll leave it with him. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air, it's Edwards. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
They're bringing, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. Smashes ahead. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Short fields make make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all the throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field of play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Here's the handoff. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackle.
Goes to the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Warrior is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Touchdown, Cavaliers! And the beatdown has ensued. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Fires to the wideout. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Feeling some heat. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Trying to get, and here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, the defense just hasn't seemed to quite have an answer. They've come close to interceptions like that one there, but they haven't registered any so far. They've given up a few touchdown passes. They're just not able to make the plays they need to against the passing game.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The stress that a guy who can run that fast puts on a defense, even if it's a pass play, he has them on edge all the time.
Oh, the D coordinator. This guy gives them nightmares every night leading up to this game, because if you don't have people accounting for him and your eyes go to...
Touchdown, Virginia! And the punishment has been extended.
Why you consistently run the football, a steady diet because you're breaking long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
That's it. Juke. Oh, you thought, nigga. Juke. You thought. Yeah, boy.
They want to see if they can score the deuce.
29 Philly.
Here comes the option. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Back to pass, it's Edwards. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're
Oh, shit, I didn't.
not that
Bruh.
far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Missed receiver there.
Did a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
On target over the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Oh, he left him grabbing. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And the stomping has commenced.
And I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, kicked it in here, and got the long touchdown.
Here comes the two-point try. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Escapes trouble. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets a block. No, he got loose. Edwards. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Line getting set on second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative. Or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Cavaliers are rolling down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game. He was taking care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That
touchdown, Virginia! And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over UNLV. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down coming up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense...
And it's loose! Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble. But, man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of a bounce.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Nice Nice job on this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. Still making moves. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematic.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones and they get good.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! And the route is on. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll start this drive firing. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Oh, there's the ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seems like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Fires to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Let's go!
The option look. Quick toss.
Bro.
He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend his lead any further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 50, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Kicking team's got it.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get blocked. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Hey, Cam! Flex!
The give out of the gun.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Gets it out fast. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
This might be what we call garbage time. It might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach. But I like it. Keep executing. Keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season that you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
Looking for the two-point try. On the option. The pitch. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside the spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Getting to, and here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Offense really lucky there. They've got to do a better job of ball security and making sure that they keep possession of this thing. Knowing the defense is trying to rip it out, that ball could have easily ended up in the defense's hands.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, and make it look good and cover up for all those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that.
He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well at hand.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team. Bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game and focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Poplar.